Good afternoon, my name is Odarchenko, and today we will talk about political polling and sociology in political campaign. As you understand, not every political manager can work on one election in the United States and on other election in Ukraine and on third election, for example, in Africa. But as you see, many political consulting companies have in their experience work in different countries. So how you can understand the main messages for every country and for every person, and how you can use political polling and also focus groups and other methods to understand what voters thinking about. So firstly, you must understand that you must work with professional pollsters. It's a pollster who do the right samples, and it's also pollster who can do good analytics, because first step of good polling it's field step, so collecting information from people from right samples. For example, we need to understand what people think who has higher education and who haven't higher education. And the second step is analytic all this massive and doing report for political consulting, so what every demographic group wants to hear from you and what message are suitable for every group. So firstly, it will be big research, and it's called big start research, and you must understand all messages which you will provide after this big research. Second research is research of quality of thinking, or research of your messages on focus group. What is focus group? It's not interview, for example, with interviewer and a person who are interested in. It's other method when you collect, for example, 8 or 10 persons from one group, and then pollster on your guides do some dialogue with that person, and it's more and we do this for more deeply understanding situation in their minds, and more deeply understanding, for example, why people vote for your candidate, or why some people vote against your candidate, how they understand your issue, how they understand the main stereotypes which exist in that country, and so on and so forth. As for me, it's very useful method of polling focus groups, and you also can show your client that he right or not so right understand what people want, because usually every client said that, oh no, I think that way and my bias think that way, and that's why we will use my message but not message which political manager provide to us. Focus groups answer to the question what people really think. And we also have other methods to do polling. For example, it can be deeply interview with persons who are leaders, opinion leaders, for example, with journalists or with experts or with persons from science and so on and so forth. It's the same variant like dialogue in community in focus group, but sociologist or pollster do dialogue with one or two person, and it's some deep question and deep understanding one or other issue. After these researches, it can take 10 or 20 days for you. You can do your strategy or correct your strategy. You can provide your message, and then go to writing your tactics and your techniques which you will use on your elections. And also for now, you can do these polls by telephone. But we must understand that not every person in every country has has telephone, or they use not telephone at home, they use only mobile telephone, so it's also very difficult to use, for example, telephone research in the United States. For now, you also can use internet platform for pooling, and in internet you can do real-time pooling also in internet platforms. But mostly interesting is start research when you take big sample, and when you take right questions and right pulsar, and do this research for right strategy. For example, I can show you one example how right question work and don't right question and wrong question don't work. For example, if you ask a person, will you vote for Afro-American president? They said yes, of course, because they have some stereotype. And if you ask, how do you think your neighbor will vote for Afro-American president? Some people said that no, I think that my neighbor or my relatives don't want to see Afro-American president. And that's why when you do some sensitive pooling, and when you must understand new issues in society, you must take a professional team, and you must verify every question in this pool, and you must verify work of every interviewer in your work. So do good researches and write good strategy, and go to win to your election.